Whoa, it's the Yewllusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. Well, it's Sunday night. Think I had a big weekend, actually. 2 interviews. How sick was that interview with Akko? Akko's the man. I was cool. I really enjoyed that interview with Akko. And then the interview with Chad Marshall. Gee, you either get his humor or you don't, man. I love the brothers Marshall. I'm going to get Trace on next. So I got kind of pumped. Got super pumped about this whole coffee interview thing. I actually I reached out to some more interesting people, because we're moving away from the whole like skater surfer thing, though that'll be in there. But I'm going for more varied people. I decided after Akko today, like it's my jam. I got my little house here. I got my little space. It's perfect. I didn't know what it would be, and then all of a sudden it is. Akko had some information for me today I needed to hear, and it's stuff that I've just lost track of in the turmoil of 2018, and I heard it. So I'm fired up, because there is no more struggle. There is no more confusion. There's a clarity coming my way. And here's my new piece of art I finished today. It's here, come my way. I have enlightenment. Just take this DMT or something like that. But see, it's you get it. I don't know what it's called yet, but you get what it's all about. So speaking of that, so I kind of went on the I had a good weekend, man. I'm finally kind of grooving into my space here. I had all Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to do my thing. It was a rainy weekend, so there was a lot of time to just, be here. I had one of Owl's friends over this afternoon for a little while. That was super cool. And Owl and I partied tonight, man. We were jumping around and playing with cars, and I had the puppets going, and I think I'm finding my new space with him, and we're finding our new space, which is super inspiring. Or we found our new space, right? Akko, very profound about the words, and this data I know I just have forgotten. And so yeah, I sent out I talked. I think I've got a very interesting interview on Thursday coming our way. And I'm fired up. I'm going to really start kind of doing. I've been sort of, I guess, waiting for my time, and my time has arrived. Here I am. The Akko interview was better than I ever even imagined it would be. And I think it was funny thing is I just bumped into Akko at the supermarket the other day and was like, I dig Akko. And so so speaking of the art, so this artwork is basically about Joe Rogan. So, wow, Joe Rogan revealed himself, didn't he? And the reason I go with Joe Rogan is because he is the Pied Piper to the deception, man. And it took me a while to figure it out, because I got sucked in back in the day with because he talks a very interesting game, and he has some pretty interesting ideas. But at the end of the day, we saw who he was with Jack Dorsey, didn't we? Whoa, pumping for the man. Whoo! I told you something was, I could see it in his eyes, man. Because that's the thing, when you don't, part of like the human thing is like not checking stuff out for a while and coming back to it and be all like, whoa, I see what I didn't see before because I just wasn't paying attention, and now I can see it because I haven't looked at it in a while. And there it was. So I'm glad my What's Up with Joe Rogan's Eyes video wasn't totally off base. Jiminy crickets, man. The funny part is I went to the interview and I just moved it forward just to drop it wherever and see what happened. And you know what? I went right to where Joe Rogan's like, shouldn't we all just take mushrooms? Shouldn't we all take mushrooms? It's like that dude just has to just he's the full this actually piece should be called Joe Rogan, dude. This is Joe Rogan, dude. Underneath that dude is this dude. Yeah. Gnarly. But so like what was crazier, like on one of the coffee talks, people were like this Owen Benjamin guy, right? And he's popped up a couple times and whatever, but this weekend I went down the Owen Benjamin bunny hole. Oh my goodness. Talk about Fruit Loops. And yet, got some interesting points at the same time, but man, oh man. And then I stumbled on this crazy documentary, dude, that was all about the cult and the bears and oh my goodness, man, there's some madness going on over there. But it's like this train wreck. So I got his thing, dude. I was watching his thing today and I was just like, whoa. And it's interesting because he's got it's this weird live chat thing's interesting. Because I just started doing the live chats out of necessity for my own personal well-being. And it's interesting how life just does its dance, right? So I'm listening to this lunatic, Lynn. And I'm realizing that it's this thing I've always known is all these people are crazy. And within them is a bunch of valid ideas. But what's a shame is that the left is absolutely evil. Like evil, psychotic, post-birth abortion, crazy evil. Like I don't even know they've gone pro-war, dude. Like what? Pro-war? Who's anti-war anymore? Dude, war's a bad idea, dude. Orange man, bad. That's who's anti-war. Anyway, we're not gonna get on that because people get all like uptight. Like, dude, it's all puppet. I guess what I'm getting at is it's all nonsense. So I'm listening. I'm checking out this Owen Benjamin guy, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then like you realize that everybody on this sort of other side of the left is just as crazy, man. Because they're all infighting amongst themselves. That's the bunny hole I stumbled down into. Wasn't so much about him, so to speak, was the sabotaging of all these dudes, which was fascinating. Because because Owen Benjamin's going off about this Jordan Peterson, and made me look at Jordan Peterson a little bit closer, and I was like, and I've been tripping on Jordan Peterson as he's a shill too, man. So anyway, all these people are shills, man. By that's why they're getting blown up, because I'm articulating this, and I got to go around it in my own as we're doing it live time, articulating on this video. It's the Jack Dorsey, right? And it's the thing that I keep saying is the system controls the ones and zeros, man. It controls the digital stream. Owen Benjamin's not blowing up because the system isn't letting him blow up. He's a shill for the system too, dude. He's controlled opposition as well, man. I don't know who really is Ron Paul. I'm pretty sure like the only legit dude out there is Ron Paul. All right, there we go. Ron Paul. I like Ron Paul. Ron Paul's straight up, dude. You listen to Ron Paul, you're like, yeah, I can roll with that, dude. Should try to get Ron Paul over here for a cup of coffee. But it was very interesting because I went into data research mode. I was like, let me check these fools out. Let's see what's really going on here. And I checked them out. And I checked out Rogan, Dorsey, this Benjamin character. And I realized they're all being pumped by the man. Every last one of them, dude. You know, he's not getting pumped by the man. We're not getting pumped by the man, dude. That's good. But we're about to blow up, people. We're about to blow up, dude. It's about to get radical here in the dream, man. I can feel it, dude. Akko is like a signpost that arrived. You know, like one of those, like, you know when you show up at like the entrance to like the big park and there's like, yeah, this is what you need to know. That was like Akko kind of signpost today. It's just a bunch of like data, like, all right, dude, you need all this information because we're going big into the next phase of this whole deal. Pumped. Yeah. It's all starting to clear up, man. It's all starting to clear up. So we're coming into a Monday, dude. Go big or go home, right? Go big or home. Don't listen to the decoys. It's all about the decoys. They're all distractions, dude. The orange man, the left man, the right man, the left woman, the right woman. They're all decoys at the end of the day, man. It's just a bunch of people trying to find their way back to God. You're either going back to God or you've signed up for the devil, dude. To just break it down into like the simplistic way. Like you're either moving to the light or you're staying in the darkness and you've decided to close the door and get under the covers and drink your Mountain Dew and just kiss your ass goodbye. The rest of us, man, we're moving to the light and we're going to bring a lot of people with us because, man, I'm realizing that more and more as, dude, the most radical thing you can do is nothing. Like nothing. Because I was sitting here Saturday night, right? I was sitting here Saturday night and I was tripping. And these young bucks called me from Canada, dude, and they were just hanging out tripping, dude, and we did a little FaceTiming and I realized, like, to just sit in my own space with all the energy and all the desire to, like, do something was never going to be answered in an action, right? Like, whatever I was going to do wasn't going to solve the problem. The only thing I had to do with all my action was not to do anything. It's like the hardest thing ever last night, man. I stayed up to like 3 o'clock in the morning, just like pumped, but like, what? And got up today, dude. Good thing I didn't go into motion, man. I would have missed Akko. And today's been a good day. I'm seeing it. It's beginning to reveal itself. It's big. It's big, man. All right. Let's get fired up for Monday. If I'm doing these Magic Mental Mondays on Sunday night, you know, got to get them out early, dude. Because on the East Coast, it's already Monday. If you're in a lot of you Dubliners out there, Scotsmen, and got some Poles and some Danes, you guys are already deep into your Monday, dude. So let's get fired up, man. Let's not listen to the distractors. The distractors over here telling us, dude, because at the end of the day, they're all in on it together. That's what I realized. That's what that Jack Dorsey, Joe Rogan thing's all about. By the way, you should look into the Joe Rogan being sponsored by, like, somehow there's a financial link that wasn't disclosed between Twitter and Rogan, but whatever, dude. I don't care, dude. It's just a template, dude. I wasn't wrong. I wasn't crazy, dude. There was something in that dude's eyes. I told you, man. Anyways, the illusion. Sitting here Sunday night having some fun with it all. Remember, watch out for these guys bearing enlightenment. I'm out. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, support the channel. You know what to do.